Hey everyone, this is actually take two of this video because I finished this video like 5 minutes ago and realized my mic was off the whole time, so that's fun. But back to this video. It is June 24th, 2024. This is my second video, and yesterday I posted my first one and also posted a Reddit post to the RealDayTrading subreddit, and just want to say thanks for the support and your comments and stuff. All right, let's just get back into it. I'll go over my two picks, the two picks last time that I actually got out of today for a loss. The first one's Nvidia. Um, I thought the strength was very strong at the time that I went long Nvidia, but I realize now that there's definitely better longs out there that I could have taken instead. And so I held it today, and I held it early today, and actually exited like around noon. But it's just the selling was relentless today. I mean, you can see these key red bars, and yeah, it was just way too. The selling was just way too strong for me to stay in, and I exited at $122.23, which would have been a $4.67 cents loss per share. This is only one. I'm only trading one share, so that was only that. But yeah, that's not the best. It's a pretty bad loss, but in general, I mean, it's continued to go down, so it was a decent exit. But um, just in general, I think I kind of messed up on this trade and didn't really pick the best stock that I could have could have swing trade, and but it seems to have found support on AVWAP-E, and if more support gets confirmed, I could potentially go long this stock. But it all depends on what the market is doing. As I suspect, the market could have a small dip coming soon, so the stock would not be the best pick then. Another stock that I exited today for a loss was U. Um, this stock, as you can see on the D1, has had pretty relentless selling for a while as SPY has been going up. So I thought the selling would continue, but today the strength was super strong. The buying was super strong, and I kind of in a way got scared out of this position. I mean, it was just stacked green candle after green candle, and yeah, so I exited for a loss of 55 cents per share, which again is I only traded one share. Um, I think I messed up on this stock was I I should have I think I should have stayed with my game plan of um, exiting around here at the like 117.30 mark, because that's the halfway candle or the halfway point of the red key bar, and that to me would signify that support has formed here and that it may not be going down anytime soon again. But it hasn't crossed that point yet, and I mean, it's getting there, but it hasn't crossed that point yet. And in a way, I feel like I kind of got scared out of this position. As you can see on the, what is it, it's kind of found resistance here from the June 14th opening, and it wasn't able to close above this, and the June 13th close about. So I feel like it still has a pretty likely chance to continue downward. So it could have been a poor exit on my part, but I can always re-enter if I see an opportunity too. Okay, now currently I am in BIDU, which I went over yesterday. Today it's been it has been having an overall drip down slower, but yeah, I mean, it really didn't move too much today. It formed kind of a bearish hammer, but it basically didn't move at all. But I did go short. I did shorted the stock at $89.12. So like right here. And I shorted that around 11.20. So like right here. Yeah. So I am currently in profit, and I do believe that this stock will continue down. It just has had so much selling pressure that I just believe it will continue down past the low of June 21st. The other stock I highlighted last time was SE. This stock also did pretty decent today, all things considered. It had an alright move upwards, besides the last couple candles of the day, but it had a decent move upwards. And it maintained its strength through the market today, not really moving really anywhere. I mean, it has a slight downtrend today, but it's basically just been compressing and in a kind of just choppy and volatile. So SE was able to maintain its strength today, which I think signifies it as a pretty strong stock. Yeah. So now I'm going to do a little bit of market analysis. Long term, I'm still pretty neutral. Slightly bullish just from the past months of very strong buying. But on a shorter term, longer term basis, I think the next couple weeks we could potentially see a dip, and this is just from the price action, and also just from listening to the pros and other people that can read the market. So a potential dip could be happening, and I think, in my opinion, a potential dip would be likely if it's able to break the low of June 17th. So yeah, on an intraday time scale, the market, as I said, was kind of super volatile. I mean, you can see these key bars: green key bar, red, green, red, green. It's like doesn't really have any direction, and it's, I mean, high volume considering these are key bars. So it's like that for a majority of the day. Then after it broke out of like a wedge that was formed, it broke down to the downside, and it saw some selling. It wasn't super strong selling. I mean, these candles are still mixed, and there's not really conviction one way or the other. It was just kind of a battle. But I think there is still potential for shorting stock on on a day trading basis. I just really can't do that because I don't have $25,000 and I'm under the PDT rule. And so yeah, I want to conserve my day trades. So I only have 3 every 5 trading days. So yeah, that's the market analysis. So now we can go. So actually, last video I found the 2 picks that I want to mention. I'm only mentioning day trades because swinging right now is, I've noticed, very difficult, and also it's not as high as the highest probability trading you can do in this market. I mean, sitting on your hands in this market is super important because it's not very obvious where we're going, and you can get burned if you don't play it correctly. So I would day trade. AMGN looks good. Today's had super strong buying. And in general, it's been having heavier volume than usual, signified by these key bars. And if it has anything similar to what it was like today, this would be a super good stock to day trade tomorrow. It does have some resistance around the 320-ish level that you need to be aware of. Has the high minus trend line up there. So I would potentially consider taking gains if you day trade this tomorrow around here, unless it's able to break through it pretty convincingly. Then you could even consider adding on that break. Or even for this, consider trading it after it breaks through this trend line. But in general, this stock just has had heavy volume, which in my opinion makes it a stock to consider. For the bear side, this is a stock that this is the one, if I had one bullet, this is the stock that I would choose. It broke down below its SMA 100 today, and had relatively high volume. There's actually a sell signal that's set up on the D1 basis, and on the M5, you can see that it's early in the day. It's pretty consistent selling when the market wasn't doing really anything, just choppy, and even going up. This coin would continue to go down. It stayed below its VWAP all day, basically, and so just in my opinion, super weak compared to the market, and I would definitely look at this to potentially day trade tomorrow, and because I feel like you have the safety of close resistance nearby at this 100 SMA. So if the stock goes against you, you have some resistance nearby to kind of have it find some resistance, and it could potentially compress and allow you to either exit for a small loss or just not take as big of a loss as you potentially could if there's nothing up here. But I do believe it will continue going down. I mean, it's been pretty heavy volume, and one thing I would be worried about for this stock is it does seem to be a little choppy in nature. So that is something I would consider. If the 100 SMAs has a breakthrough pretty easily back up, that would signify that this breakdown below it wasn't very significant, and I would exit, or I just wouldn't even trade it if that happens. But as of right now, that's my pick for a good bearish day trade potentially for tomorrow. As I said, I'm still in BIDU for I'm short it, and I do believe it will continue to go down just based off this selling, and so I'm gonna hold that until either the market finds some type of support and goes up, or I get near this profit kind of level of around 86.70, around there, 86.50, something like that. And then I'll consider taking profits then. But yeah, I like this stock so far. In general, I think one of my mindset issues I had today was I kind of got scared out of NVIDIA and mostly you. Just I saw the buying that was occurring today when the market wasn't doing anything, And yeah, on a shorter term basis, that would have been a warning sign to get out. But if I'm swinging this stock for, a couple weeks, if need be, then, and it never reaches this exit level that I've already put a game plan out for, then I really shouldn't exit. I should stick with my plan. Because it was able to find support, it was able to find resistance around this 1670 level, and I feel it does still have a high chance to continue downwards. But yeah, those are my picks and market analysis. And thank you for watching this video. I know it's not the highest quality yet, but always improving. Thank you.